So hi there. I'm so glad to see you all in. And we're here for another episode of Palms Up during the pandemic. And as I told you before, Palms Up is a symbol of staving off fear. And so I'm very excited to be talking today with Michelle. So Michelle, please introduce yourself.
Hey everybody, I'm excited to be here. I am Hartsell Kuzmick. Everybody in the area probably knows me as the photographer because I've been doing it for 20 years. And I've recently opened up a new brand, the Priority Project, and it's basically to help women get their crap together. And so here we are, all of us trying to get our stuff together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Perfect timing for this project.
Yeah. I wasn't quite thinking about this much chaos when I ran the course, but whatever fits, right? So,
there we go. Exactly.
yes.
So first of all, I want to ask, how have all changes with the pandemic, how have they impacted you? Here you are, you're on the cusp of this career change. How has it impacted you?
Well, I thought about this the other day, and I feel like I should be more worried than what I am. But I've been working from home for 20 years. And, so my kids weren't even born when I started working from home. And my oldest is 18. So, aside from I miss people, it's not that much different. The income is a huge consideration. But I don't know. I'm not worried about it. And I guess it was about 6 years ago when me and my husband separated. I started shooting real estate. And my idea was to shoot one house a week so that I could afford to buy groceries. And so I'm just kind of in that mindset again. Like, if I can shoot one house this week, we'll have groceries and life will be good. So I'm not overly worried. And so,
there we go. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
You're back. You're back.
There we go. I don't know what happened. So it's
sure. We'll call it a Zoom wink. So
yes.
So well, that's cool that you're used to working at home. You've been working at home for 20 years. I've been working at home for the past 3 years. So I'm with you there. It's not that big a change. I guess, I think you and I talked a little bit about you started using Zoom recently.
Yeah, so it's new. I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with videos.
Awesome. I think you're doing great. So,
but now I hate to have phone calls. Like, I want to see people, now that I'm started doing it. So.
Yeah. Oh, that's very interesting. Yeah. You're like, no, I want to see you. I'm used to seeing the people I'm talking with.
Right.
That's cool. Yeah, I really like that connection factor. That's helped me out a lot because being a very social person, it's like, oh my gosh, I want to see people. It's not enough. Yeah. So tell me, and especially since your new career path helps you with women getting their crap together, what do you think we can learn from all this?
There's lots of things that we can learn, but I think the biggest is the things that we stress out about daily don't really matter. And I was on my Facebook Live this morning, and I told a story about how I set a goal to have a beach house when I took the kids to the beach this summer on vacation. And, I still want the beach house. But looking back, it wasn't a desire for the beach house. It was a desire for a slower pace. I didn't want to hit the ground running at 5:30 every morning and just be go, 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 go. And, the women that I work with, I hear that from them all the time. And I mean, the world just dumped that in our lap. We are all at a slower pace now. And I just think that it's good to realize, like, everything can still get done when you're not constantly go, 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 go. Like, you can take a breath and it's going to be okay.
Oh, that's awesome. And that's huge. Yes, you can definitely take a breath. So what would you say would be one of the biggest changes when you made that decision? I love how you were saying you wanted the beach house, but then you realized it was really more that you wanted to have the slower pace that one usually gets at a beach house. What are some of the things that you do to make that
Well, one of the things after the trip this summer, because in a crisis situation, you always realize what you don't have to do.
Right.
And I kind of started doing my schedule, not just now, but prior. I scheduled my kids' time first.
Mm-hmm.
And most of the time, especially high functioning, alpha females, they're very career oriented, which I am. But, at the end of the day, if somebody asked me what my priorities was, it would always be my kids. And I just had to kind of take a step back and say, okay, so I'm going to make my schedule with my family in mind first.
Right.
And, the last month or so, it's been a little bit more work because I've got both companies going. But, I started making sure I took each one of my kids on a date night. Each month, so I could do it individually. We do things together. They're all teenagers now, so I don't get them all the time. But I started making those things a priority, and I'll set, okay, this time I'm getting off. No matter what's still going on, I'm gonna go. Spend time with them or whatever. So, and that was probably the biggest change I made, is that what's the priorities? At the end of the day, am I going to go, oh, great, I got 400 things off my to-do list? Or am I going to say, great, I got to hang out with one of my kids?
Oh, that's huge. I love that. So I love the idea of the date night. So how do y'all do that? Do you let each kid decide what they want to do? How does that work?
Well, it changes from month to month, because like I said, they're all teenagers. So sometimes it just might be, where I find myself alone in a car with one of them going from A to B, and I'll say, well, hey, let's just go get dinner, and this will be our date night for the month. If a movie comes out that we all want to see, me and the boys were all superhero junkies. Yeah. So it's like, okay, this is our date night for the month, things like that. So
cool. That's awesome. So
yeah.
Very cool. So, I guess in closing, I know that you've been working on something that I think is so cool, and I was going to see if you would introduce us to it. So tell me more about it.
I would. It's called What the Hell Am I Going to Do Now? Plan C, because I'm pretty just straightforward. I
love it.
And it takes you through 5, and it's little steps of, what to do to, to maintain like focus and some sort of control. Awesome. It starts with, getting your mindset right, because whatever you are feeling is going to trickle down to the little people and the big people. Yes. And then it helps women that for the first time might be working from home, and, or the ones that are used to working from home but have never had to do it with a full house. It gives them tools and solutions to make that work.
Oh, that's
awesome. So I'm really excited about it.
Oh, that's fantastic. Yeah. So, was it something that was in the works that you were working on before everything went sideways, or was it something that you developed?
Well, it's what I teach anyway. And so when everything hit, and, the biggest thing, people are uncertain, and losing control is most people's fear. Yeah. And so I was kind of like, okay, what can I do? And I went on, and my team is amazing. So I went on, I did a Facebook Live, and I said, these are the 5 things that you need to do. Yeah. And my copywriter, that 2 days later, said, here you go. She had put it all in writing. And so all I had to do was put it, she had put my words in writing and was design it and put it in workbook form. And so it all worked out. Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's in a workbook form. That way, if somebody has it, they can work through.
Yeah, it's a step by step. It says step 1, you need to do this. I'm very OCD. Yeah. So as long as, no matter what is going on in my life, as long as I know what the steps are, I'm good. And so that's how I teach too. Like, this is step 1.
Right. Oh, that's awesome. that, knowing the steps. So very cool. Well, thank you so much, Michelle. I so appreciate you taking the time to talk to me. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too. Hopefully we'll get to do book. Oh, wait. Oh, I don't know. You went away. I don't know why that's happening.
No, that's okay.
So hopefully we'll get to do book club. I'm getting ready to start reading my book. It came in. So
yay, awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. Well, thank you.
All right. I'll talk to you
Recording.
soon. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.